Mr. Prabhakar said about the numbers. He said, no MP from Muslim community is in the cabinet. There is no MP for representing BJP. Not only that, kindly, there are how many total Muslim MPs in the present parliament? இங்க இருக்கக்கூடிய பாட்டாளி மக்கள் கட்சி அவங்களுக்கு இது பண்ணன்றதுக்காக ரோட பிளாக் பண்ணாங்க. I support their action. அதுக்காக சொல்றேன். The Supreme Court said blocking a road is a terrorist act. Not using the bomb. Yeah? Blocking a road is a terrorist act. And he is only involved in conspiracy, not direct action against Umar Kali. And Professor Mohan Gopal says from Kerala, now including Supreme Court and all high courts, we know in Tamil Nadu, these Sanadani Sangh Parivars are appointed. That is a new trend. And now they dominate the scene. They will set the narrative. About Thiruparangutram case, you know about it here. That will be the composition. They acknowledged, they confessed, as per the data provided. But I have noted. As per the data provided by the government on the social status of the judges of the high courts and otherwise also, it can be seen that our higher judiciary, I am talking about higher judiciary, not about subordinate judiciary. Our higher judiciary suffers from a diversity deficit. That is what they call it. The representation of SCs, STs, OBCs, women and minorities in the higher judiciary is far below the desired levels and does not reflect the said diversity of the country. They further said, in recent years, there has been a declining trend in representation from all the marginalized section of Indian society. This is a confession. It is a 47-page report. This one para I have now, they gave a tabular column. Parliamentally, 2018 to 2023, how many judges to high courts were appointed, about the caste-wise or religion, minorities. The details were given. Only one. I don't want to give the more details. Total appointments were 601 high court judges from 2018 to 253. The upper caste general category alone 457. That is about 80%. You calculate. Always Prabhakar said take calculator. Yes, now kindly calculate how much 457 out of 601. The rest about 20 or 21% for SC, ST, OBC, minorities and women. Women is very important. Because now out of 34 women, 34 judges in Supreme Court, there is only one woman judge. And when recently Justice Pancholi was elevated to Supreme Court from Gujarat, out of turn, overlooking so many high court judges, Justice Naharatna, who is in the collegium, opposed his elevation. Her objections were twofold or two to threefold. First is, she said, the 3 women judges are overlooked. 3 high court women judges. Out of the 3, 1 is a chief justice. This Pancholi is not a chief justice. And he is also overlooking so many judges from Gujarat itself. That is one matter. Second, she said, already there were 2 judges in Gujarat. Don't appoint 3. Because the Gujarat, the sanctioned strength of high court judges is 52. For the 52, you are appointing 3. In Tamil Nadu 75, we were 1, now there are 2. We were already, for past 10 years, we were only 1. There were 3. Another thing what she pointed out is unusual. You know, the Chief Justice is an important person. Because all judges are equal under law. Chief Justice has one important function of master of roster. What is master of roster? He has to constitute the benches. It is his duty. No one else will interfere in that. அதாவது என்னன்னா இந்த ஏற்கனவே இப்போ போயிட்டார் இவர் 2018 12/1/2018 4 சீனியர் மோஸ்ட் ஜட்ஜஸ் நெக்ஸ்ட் டு சீஃப் ஜஸ்டிஸ் தீபக் மிஸ்ரா, அதில் ஒருத்தர் வந்து இப்போ இருக்க ஒரு ஜோசப், குரியன் ஜோசப், அம்மா செல்லமேஸ்வர், குரியன் ஜோசப், மதன் பி லோக்கூர், மொத்தம் 4 பேர் வந்து தே went to the media at the court time and said the chief justice is preparing roster to suit the central government. He is appointing, he is constituting bench to show favoritism to that was his criticism. And இப்போ பாஞ்சோலியை பற்றி நாகரத்னா என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னா, unusually now Bardiwala, who is now elevated to Supreme Court from Gujarat, he will be a chief justice from 2028 to 2030. More than 2 years, 2 years, 3 months. Within a short period, again Mr. Panjoli will be there for chief justice for 20 months. Therefore, what does it mean? A proper word. They can manipulate the Supreme Court. That is what. They can do whatever they want. That is what not I said. Justice Nagartana said. ஏன்னா இன்னைக்கு என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னு தெரியாது யாருக்கு. இன்னைக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா என்சிஆர்டியில், அதனால் வாட் தே வில் டூ ஐ டோன்ட் நோ. அதனால் ஐ திங்க் திஸ் இஸ் த சிச்சுவேஷன். அது ஏற்கனவே த சிச்சுவேஷன் இஸ் worst in my view. The situation become more and worst only after 2014. How it is worst na, earlier to 2014 the representation of Muslim, அவரை வந்து கேபினெட்டை பற்றி சொன்னார். In Supreme Court 2000 December 2012 to April 2013 there were 4 Muslim judges. Altamas Kabir was the chief justice. Altaf Alam was one of the judges. Iqbal, third, fourth is Khalifullah, Ibrahim Khalifullah. 4 judges at a time. All of them were earlier serving as a chief justice of some high court. Now, after 2014, after their retirement, Abdul Nasser, who is now your governor, he also authored Ram Janmabhoomi judgment. And also there is a gap for some time. No Muslim judges was appointed. There is a gap. Now on Amanullah. Both Nasser and Amanullah are not chief justice. And the senior most judge, Kohli, sorry, that is from Gujarat, not Kohli, Kuroshi. He was the senior most judge and he was a chief justice. In fact, he was elevated as the chief justice along with others from Tamil Nadu, from Ramasubramaniam to Himachal Pradesh. He was appointed to Madhya Pradesh. All others, President issued orders. President means central cabinet or PMO cleared. But not this, correct name, what is his name? Qureshi. Qureshi. Akil Qureshi, I think. He's Akil Qureshi. His name was then the Gujarat Bar Association filed a case in Supreme Court. It was argued by a lawyer from Tamil Nadu, this Aravind Dattar. The Supreme Court said, we will not give up. Ultimately, they yielded to central government. They posted from Madhya Pradesh to Tripura. What is the difference? In Madhya Pradesh, it is a big high court. There is about 50 judges. In Tripura, 3 or 4. That Akhil Qureshi, who has to be elevated as a Supreme Court judge, was not even elevated to High Court Chief Justice, not given. Why? Akhil Qureshi ordered CBI inquiry against Abhiksha when he was a Home Minister in Gujarat in an encounter case. Therefore, these are all the answers. Now, for Tamil Nadu, you see, now, sir, that is what, that everything is a secrecy. We don't know. What we understand is 24 names are recommended by the Collegium for appointment of High Court judges. And none of them belong to minority. Not even one Muslim, not one Christian. And for carrying out this operation, the judge in Collegium, Justice Nisha Banu, who is a Christian, was shifted to Kerala. That Justice Nisha Banu, who was number 3 here, is now 7 in Kerala. She will be in second, third and second. She will occupy second in 2-3 months. She will serve up to 2028. They ensure that no minorities are appointed. That is, I think I give the more details. I have so much, plenty of details about our judiciary. I can talk about one hour what happened during this 2014, even before that. And one or two things also I want to tell about. Mr. Prabhakar said about the numbers. He said, no MP from Muslim community is in the cabinet. There is no MP for representing BJP. Not only that, kindly, there are how many total Muslim MPs in the present parliament? Kindly, because the project of Hindu Rashtra, I may call it now, we are not telling that. We have to tell from the water, Mr. Shetty, Mr. Ramkumar and Ivan Pesandaland, it is not federalism, it is unitary and it is Hindu Rashtra. Both things are there. Avanga flag, whether they hoist the flag, now they achieve whatever they want to achieve because they not only how the Muslim judges are appointed. Adanale, now the present numbers of Muslim MPs is 24. 24. Again, take your calculator. 14% is average population of Muslim population. 543. What is the 14%? It is 76 to 77. Now it is 24. Sorry to say, from 1952 election onwards, at no point of time there is a representation, full representation for them. The thing worst is now. Even before that also, that was the real situation. And one or two things, Mr. Shetty is there. He was also telling me, and also he spoke here. 1950s, Congress thought they would rule for eternally. Therefore, they made draconian laws. அவங்க மைனாரிட்டியாக இருந்தால் கூட 2004 14 வரைக்கும் இருக்கேன். அப்பவும் அவங்க அதே செஞ்சாங்க. Sorry to say. அதுக்கப்புறம் இவங்க more damage is done by this government. When Pota Act was repealed, UPA, this present UPA was brought by Congress. Therefore, what is the difference? Pota is a Tada or Pota is a temporary act. It has a sunset clause. It will lapse, but it is eternal. This act is permanent. Therefore, UPA. Then, who found NIA? Now, NIA can enter Kerala, arrest a person, no need to inform Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan, enter Tamil Nadu, arrest a person. Today, you could have seen what is happening in Supreme Court about a Jammu Kashmir Bar Association ex-president. There was a person was shot dead. FIR was filed. His name did not find place. Investigation took place. Charge sheet filed. His name did not take place. His father said there should be a further investigation. Now comes NIA, not local police. Now that the president is now an accused. He is a 76-year-old. He is denied bail. Supreme Court said, we don't go into the merit. Only if you are medically unfit, we will send you. Sir, kindly see, he is 76 years old. He was not initially mentioned in the FIR or even the charge sheet, further investigation. But what also is Umar Khalid? In the case of Umar Khalid, what is the terrorist act according to Supreme Court? அப்படி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா தமிழ்நாட்டில் இருக்கக்கூடிய பல இயக்கங்கள், ஐ டோன்ட் வாண்ட் டு நேம், நான் சொல்கிறேன், ஐ ஆம் சப்போர்ட்டிங் தம். இங்கே இருக்கக்கூடிய பாட்டாளி மக்கள் கட்சி அவங்களுக்கு இது பண்ணுறதுக்காக ரோடை பிளாக் பண்ணாங்க. ஐ சப்போர்ட் தேர் ஆக்ஷன். அதுக்காக சொல்கிறேன், த சுப்ரீம் கோர்ட் செட் பிளாக்கிங் அ ரோட் இஸ் அ டெரரிஸ்ட் ஆக்ட், நாட் யூசிங் த பாம். ஏன் blocking a road is a terrorist act, and he is only involved in conspiracy, not direct action against Umar Khalid. He is now in jail for 7 years without trial. I don't know whether he will be convicted or not. The same thing for J&K president. But what about, you kindly again take the Google, Guldeep Singh Sengar. Kindly, Guldeep Singh Sengar, again I repeat, Guldeep Singh Sengar was a 4-time MLA from UP. He was involved in so many cases. More important is 3 heinous crimes he committed. 1, he kidnapped and raped a minor girl aged 16 or 17. 2, he killed her father using the police force. 3, when the victim and lawyer was traveling in a car, an accident, deadly accident took place. In the 2 cases, in the case of rape, he was convicted for life. In the case of the death of her father, he was convicted for 10 years. Now, an appeal is filed by the victim to enhance it to death penalty. I am not for death penalty, but then an appeal is filed. Sengar approaches for bail. He was denied bail. He comes to Supreme Court. What Supreme Court said in Umar Khalid? No bail. Come after 1 year. Why 1 year? We don't know. For Sengar, Supreme Court said he has to come after 1 year by filing a fresh bail petition. For Sengar, they said decide in 3 months. Therefore, we will go on. Another one more your calculation about 130 of all the southern states put together out of 543 is 130. Can you make a constitutional amendment? You can't make. What is the requirement of constitutional amendment? 2/3. What is 2/3? 2/3 is 375. 375. In Tamil Nadu alone, nowhere else. Article 368 was burned by Tandai Periyar for this purpose, saying a state should be given right to decide their fate. Therefore, it is not possible to amend. Sir, Mr. Rav Kumar also about whatever the financial power, you can't amend. It's therefore, I conclude that my time is over, and in my view, the entire the constitutional scheme is unitary, and now it is the added feature is, he said, uniformity. It is Hindu-Rashtra. Without changing the constitution, they will not change the constitution. And what Ambedkar said about on 25th is just 3 lines. On 25th he said, however a good constitution may be, I don't classify this as the good because it is itself is a unitary, but still worst is now Sanatana has come into it. And Professor Mohan Gopal says from Kerala, now including Supreme Court and all high courts, we know in Tamil Nadu, the Sanadani Sangh Parivars are appointed. That is a new trend. And now they dominate the scene. They will set the narrative. About Tiruparangutram case, you know about it here. That is how Dr. Ambedkar said. They use the same constitution and they will declare Hindu Rashtra. They need not host the flag. Now already they hosted the flag. How? However good a constitution may be, it is sure to turn out bad because those who are called to work at happens to be a bad lot. I think that will apply to the present regime, and thank you.